Alright everybody, how y'all doing, and welcome back to my channel. Yes, my name is Ron and I'm coming back with you with my fantasy football highlights. Woo! Got this baby moving in the right direction. Oh yeah. Oh yeah. Tough game, but I beat it. Wasn't easy, but thanks to my players that did their thing, and they went beyond, and they went beyond, and they went to extreme mode. Yes, that's awesome. You know, thanks to Lamar Jackson and my home teams. Yes, sir. I left one player on the bench. That was Kenyon Drake, because I did not know what he was going to play in or not. Well, I know he was going to play, but they like to limit his play time to a minimum. But they need to let this beast loose and let him do his thing, because he is going in the game next week and he playing against a tough team. So I hope Kenyon Drake give me some points. But right now, I'm moving in the right direction. Yes, sir. I started off raggedy, but right now, 4-5, baby. I'm moving right. Let's go. Let's get into the scores and highlights of this bad boy here. Yes. Let's do this, baby. Throwing the peace sign up. Let's go. Let's get it. Woo. Alrighty, I played a tough team, which is Team Furco, as I edged them 108.24 to 98.72. I am now 4-5 in the league, baby. Ooh, I'm moving up. I'm moving up. But my division is still strong because, like I said, I'm fifth in the East, and I gotta go ahead and look at some hitters to start losing some games so I can go ahead and climb up. But right now, it is rough and it's tough. Alright, let's go ahead into the highlights of the of my team. Let y'all know what they do. Alrighty, as you see, Team Furco started off good, and now he's falling. As you know, me, old Big Daddy me, Team Clean Scale, I was on 5, started off losing one game, 1 week losing, next week losing, and the losing streak just keep continuing until I start coming out that little slump. So right now, everything moving in the right direction, but just like I said, I cannot sleep on the other team, because if I do, then I'll be back on a losing streak again, and you do not want that. Alrighty, I edged Team Furco 98.72 to my 108.24. Yes. Woo. My team came on through for old Big Daddy. Alright, let's go through the players' highlights, and let's do this at Ryan Tannehill on Team Furco side. Gave him 14.2 points. Tony Pollard of Dallas gave him 5.3. Elijah Mitchell, San Francisco running back. I got my eyes on him for next year. 12.9. Stephon Diggs. I love Diggs. Sometimes he do good 1 week and he goes on a slump, but here he pulled in 14.5. Michael Pittman Jr. is another good player. He do good 1 week, then he do slumps, you know, up and down, up and down. He pulled in 17.4. Mike Gesicki had a great game against Houston. He did 9.4, putting on one-handed grabs. That was awesome. Devontae Adams, his flex, 10.2. Stu Rams' defense gave him 8 points, and Tyler Bass, the kicker of Buffalo, 7 points, giving him a total of 98.72. And his bench, Terrell McLaughlin was on the bye week. Kareem Hunt, nothing. Aaron Rodgers, he didn't play because he had COVID-19, so he's out for at least a couple of weeks. Harrison Butler, 9 points. Washington defense was on the bye week. Tyler Higbee got 10 points, and J.D. Misicki, 0 points. He was on the bye week, so his bench must have 19.1. On my side of the ball, Big Daddy Lamar Jackson started off ruggish, but he pulled it out, got the win. He scored 30.64 points. Khalil Herbert was held in check by Pittsburgh defense. I went to sleep on here. I wasn't paying attention, but I'm gonna tell you why when I get further down. He scored 1.3. Melvin Gordon did his thing, got me 17.5. Brandon Cooks did his thing, 11.6. But Miami edged them out 17-9. But they could have won it. Tyrod was not himself, so he got to wake back up and say, hey, I got the starting job for now, so let me go ahead and play to my potential and let's go ahead and win some games. Jalen Waddle had a great game. He didn't score no TDs, but he got me 16.3 points. Tommy Sweeney, 3 points. Hunter Renfrow, 17.9. Now, I made the change knowing that they were playing the New York Giants. And if I didn't, I would have left Jacoby Myers in the game, which he got me 1.8. But I made that change, and Renfrow had 2 TDs in that game, which gave me 17.9. Cowboys defense lost to Denver 16-30. They supposed to got me 6.4, but they got me 0. And Chase McLaughlin got me 10 points, which gave me a point edge of 108-24. Now my bench, Gronkowski, Brady had a bye week. Carson had a bye week, but he's on injured reserve due to his neck injury, and I might just go ahead and let him go because he's supposed to come back during the Green Bay game in week 10, but I doubt it, so I'm just going to go ahead and let him go. Now, this is where I went to sleep on. Kenyon Drake had a monster game against the Giants. I thought that he was limited, but he wasn't, and he got 16 points. Jacoby Myers, like I said, supposed to got me 12.1, but he muscled 1.8, and he played against the Carolina. So, but they won, and they spanked the Panthers 24-6. Buccaneers defense was on a bye week, and Sammy Perrine supposed to got me 5.8, but he muscled 5.7, which giving my bench a total of 23.5. Which is not bad at all, but just like I said, I don't know how they're using Drake, because 1 minute Drake go ahead and they say he's supposed to be this, and I read the results, the day by day from the ESPN journalist saying that he was limited, so he come in. So I said, you know what? I looked at that 6.5 as being like 1.5. Like how Myers was, or just 0.1. But I went to sleep on him. He had a good monstrous game. So now I got to do a big game day decision for next week. Do I put him in, or do I look for another running back? Because I'm going to let Sammy Perrine go. Since he came back off COVID-19, his production just went down. So I guess the other running back is back. And there's not too much you could do there, so I'm gonna go ahead and let that go, let him go, and I might let Chris Carson go. So those are my 2 big decisions right there, and I got to go ahead and straighten out my tight end just in case Gronkowski don't come back. Alright, let's go into the scores and highlights. Team Thick Pen got spanked by Team Roberts, 127.2 to 85.34. D High Quality H2O got spanked by Team Fritz. D High Quality H2O is now 5-4 in the league, and Team Fritz just pulling 8.1. D High Quality started out strong, but now he's falling big time. Moving right along, in the Crapper D Martini, spanked Night Crawlers 106.06 to 84.18. And oh my gosh, is this something here? What? Team Powell is no more winless. He got his first win. Yes. And he spanked Team 2's 158.84 to 112.46. I can't believe this. Team PARC, he got a good squad. There's no lie about that. It's just that you play games, you think you're going to win it, but just like I said, the performance of your player, if the defense is going to shut them down, trust me, they're going to shut them down big time, and there's nothing you can do about it. Patrick Mahomes continued to have a poor slump, but Justin Herbert, he went relentless. That's a good quarterback for the round, so they looked up big. 31.64 to Patrick Mahomes, 10.4. Jonathan Taylor, Indianapolis running back, was a beast. 34 points to Zach Moss, 4.4. Chase Edmonds, 0.3 to Cordell Patterson, 19.6. Kalen Allen, 22.4 to 13.8. Wow. To T. Higgins, he's a good receiver. He finally woke up. I had him, and I got rid of him because I just got tired of his poor performance. And they did an interview on him. They sit down and say, you start off good, and then you go cold. What's going on? He just said, it's me, not being prepared and not coming to play. Now he's coming to play. Julio Jones got 7.5. That's Tannehill problem because Julio Jones is a deep threat big time. To Christian Kirk, 16.4. George Kittle, I like George Kittle. He got 20.1. He'll be on my team next year. Yes. Myles Gaskin, he did play the good game. He got 15.7. He had fumble issues, but they got it together. Muscled in to Darren Walker, 16.2. The Browns defense was just relentless as they spanked Cincinnati 41-16. They got 18 points. To the Colts defense, 0. Graham Gano, 11 points. To Matt Gay, 12 points, which give Team PARC his first win, averaging 158.84 to Team 2's 112.46. Go ahead on Team PARC. Let's do this, baby. So now you just got to focus on more wins and hope I can see you in the first round playoffs, baby. Let's do this. All right, let's go to our league standings, see where we all at. Alrighty. As you know, I'm in the East, and right now, Team Fred's leading the pack. 8 wins, 1 loss. Team Roberts is behind him with 5 wins, 4 losses. D High Quality 820, 5 wins, 4 losses. Team Furco, 4 wins, 5 losses. And old Big Daddy me sitting at number 5 with 4 wins, 5 losses. Oh yeah, this baby's shaking up now. Now, if I get my win next week, it's gonna be tied up. I'll be 5-5. If he wins, he'll be 5-5. But I'm hoping that I can edge up. All depends on his performance of his players. It could be a win, or it could be a loss. That's why the one thing about this, you guys to be careful how you read this thing here, because it could be a win, it could be a loss. I am 4 games behind to get to that number 1, baby. I am doing it. So I'm just holding tight. I got my playoff percentage. It was at 1%. It's going up to 8% now. With my percentages at 444. Ooh, I'll get to that 500, baby. Everything gonna be looking good, looking right. Woo! Let's do this. Alrighty, on the West End here in the Cropper Martini leads the lead 6 wins, 3 losses. Team Thickpen is right behind him with 5 wins, 4 losses. Nightcrawlers, 4 wins, 5 losses. Team 2's 3 wins, 6 losses. And Team PARC muscled up his first win, baby. 1 win, 8 losses. Yes, sir. And so far, looking good, looking right. Opposing teams. Let me go click. Yep. As you see that, everything looking good. cannot get into it now. I play Team Roberts, and this is where I gotta make some changes at, because he is 5-4. He's in the East. He's one game behind him. No, I think he's in third. No, he's second in the Eastern Division. So if I could give him that loss, I know he's looking forward to doing the same thing to me, because I'm on a good game, a good 4-game win streak, baby. I'm moving up, and I like that. So right now the prediction is he's supposed to edge me by 103.5 to my 79.6. Here I gotta make some changes, because I got a couple of players on bye week. Brandon Cook's on a bye week. Ray Carly Herbert, he's on a bye week, and Jalen Waddle, he's projected to get me 15.1. But there is looking his way though. That's a good thing about it. Sweeney, he's coming out the game. He's supposed to give me 0.7. That's like I gotta check Gronkowski's status day by day for next week game to see if he's going to play. He's suffering through some back spasms, so it's not rib issues, thank God for that, but he's suffering through some back tightness. Now he has the advantage all around, but right now Jordan Love, he's supposed to be at projected, oh my God, 0.1. So I got the edge. Lamar Jackson is in the game, so yeah, I think he's gonna go ahead and toast Miami's defense. So he's staying in the game. I think he's supposed to be projected to get me 25.6, but I think he's gonna get me more than that. But yeah, I'm looking forward to this next matchup with Team Roberts. I'm happy. I'm excited. I gotta make some changes. I'll make them changes later on. Like I said, I'm letting Chris Carson go. You know, I don't know, he might be injured throughout, or he might not, but he's sitting on the bench, and he is their power back self for Seattle, and he's not doing anything for me, so I got to let him go. You know, I wish him a speedy recovery on his neck injury. You know, the neck injuries ain't nothing to mess with, because you can be paralyzed from it if you snap your vertebrae joint. So you got to be very careful with that. So like I said, I wish him a speedy recovery. If I was in this situation, I'd just go ahead and sit out for the rest of the season, get myself back together, get myself ready for next year. But those neck injuries, this is one reason why the NFL now is protecting their players now, because you get one hit, you know, you can get brain damage, you can get paralyzed. And just like Dennis Bird, y'all know about his story. So, and NFL is a brutal sport, so this is why we love it. And this is one reason why when they start the season, that we wish all the players to, you know, week by week, to go on the field, get the win, whatever, and come off the field at 100% healthy. So it's not easy. And I'm just like I said, I'm gonna go ahead and get geared up for next week. I'm looking for win number 5, so I could be 5-5, but maybe I can move up in the move up to number 4 and number 3. It all depends on the players, and I hope that the other teams, you know, that they reaching the same for me. Oh, lose, same thing too. Lose. So yeah, I'm looking forward to this game here. I am happy. Everything is clicking finally in the right direction. You know, I could have been 7-2, but this was my year to go ahead on and, you know, start off bad and start coming on strong. Y'all saw my team. I got a great powerhouse. So, but other than that, yeah, I'm happy. I'm excited. I'm gonna get geared up for next week game, so I can go ahead and do his thing. Lamar Jackson is playing Thursday. That's a Thursday night. I will not be able to watch it, so I'll be catching my highlights on my favorite #1 sports channel, ESPN. Baby, let's go, let's get it. Woo! And I'm looking forward to this next game coming up. Let's go, let's get it, baby. We are in week 10. and cannot go wrong with it. Let's do this. I want to thank y'all for watching. Big time. If y'all like this video here, go ahead on and give me them thumbs up. Keep giving them to me, and I'll see you in the next one. Peace.